What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to talk about constitutional silver or junk silver because I know there's a lot of people who are getting into silver right now. Silver's kind of a new thing for them and they're trying to learn all that they can, so I want to put out a video just talking about generally what this stuff is and also the advantage to buying it and holding it for long periods of time. So let's do it. Did you know SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles? Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's talk about junk silver. Now, right off the bat, I have to say the term junk silver is not a derogatory term.
What a piece of junk!
When we say junk silver, we're simply referring to coins that are not pure silver. So these are 90% silver coins. They also contain 10% copper, and the reason they were made like this was because if they had made them out of just pure silver, they would be not good for transactions. They'd be too weak, too flexible. They would be easily worn down. And so because the government knew people were going to be buying and selling things with these coins, they knew they needed to stand the test of time. And so when you actually mix silver and copper together, it forms like this harder alloy, right? Copper is actually fairly soft on its own. Silver is really soft on its own. But when you mix the two together, all of the little molecules that are formed are actually much harder than the individual elements. So it's kind of a cool thing. But anyway, that's why we call them junk silver coins. It's not supposed to take anything away from them. It's not supposed to put them down. It's simply describing the type of silver. Other people call them constitutional silver coins or 90% silver coins. Those are great descriptors as well. But one thing I want to point out is that if you look at the Washington quarters and the Roosevelt dimes specifically, these look a lot like the coins we use today because the designs haven't changed. So up until the year 1964, all of these junk silver coins, yes, they were made out of silver, but after 1964, for the dimes and quarters, they turned into just clad coins. So a clad coin or a modern coin is simply made out of copper with a thin nickel coating. And if you look at the side of the coins, you can actually see there's kind of two tones there, right? So sort of a gray and then this copperish color, which obviously is copper. And so that's how we can tell these are not made out of silver. If we look at the silver coins, we can see on the side, it's just one color all the way throughout. It's just that gray or silver color. So we know these older coins, they're made out of silver. And if you're having trouble seeing the date or telling if it's a clad coin or a silver coin, you can just simply look at the edge. Now, for the half dollars, they actually made them out of 40% silver from 1965 until 1970. But after 1970, they were all made out of copper and nickel. So those are clad coins as well. So what's the deal with these junk silver coins? Why is it important to buy these and hold them? You know, some people want to just store them for the rest of their life, just to have for insurance if they ever need them, if they ever need to barter with them. Other people are actually looking to barter with these coins. They're looking to buy and sell things, make transactions. Maybe right now, maybe in the next few years, if things really get bad out there. I know we had a few banks fail, and there's talks about other banks failing and perhaps the whole system collapsing at some point. And this has got people worried, and rightly so. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. So if you purchase some of these junk silver coins and you have them in case you ever need to barter with them, you'll be happy that you did. But obviously, if you never buy any and then things really do get bad and start collapsing, you're obviously going to wish you had some. So I would recommend buying some junk silver dimes because these are the smallest of the silver coins. You know, each silver dime is 1/14 of a troy ounce of silver. So it's pretty easy to figure out how many coins make up 1 troy ounce. You can also substitute in the quarters or the half dollars. So, for example, if you take 4 silver quarters and 4 silver dimes, or $1.40 face value, this is a troy ounce. You could also do 2 half dollars and 4 silver dimes. There's a lot of different combinations, right? 1 half dollar, 2 quarters, 4 silver dimes. But if you get up to $1.40, that is equivalent to 1 troy ounce of silver. So that's really important to know. That's really important to remember when you're buying these coins, so you can kind of figure out the value in your head. Now, one other thing I do want to point out is that when you purchase junk silver coins, either from an online bullion dealer or from a local coin shop, sometimes the price can be a little bit confusing because they charge you not based on how many ounces you're buying, but the face value of your coins. So it's really confusing for new people. And in fact, when I first started buying silver, I didn't buy any junk silver because I didn't want to get scammed. I didn't understand the pricing. So I actually made a whole video talking about the pricing for junk silver coins. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link up in the corner as well as a link down below in the description of this video. If you watch that one, you will for sure understand how these are priced and how to make sure you're not getting scammed when you're buying them. So I would highly recommend checking that out before you decide to go and actually pick some up for yourself. Now, the other thing I want to say about junk silver coins is not only are they good for barter, but they're just good to store your wealth in, right? When it comes to buying gold, buying silver, a lot of us are doing that to actually protect our wealth from a dollar collapse or hyperinflation, all these things, right, where you could lose tons of purchasing power. But if you take your wealth, you store that in precious metals, you're basically putting your wealth into a new system so that no matter what happens to the fiat currency system, your wealth is going to be protected. You're still going to have buying power for decades to come. And so if you want to just purchase junk silver coins to hold, I think that's a great idea. I have done that myself. I got a lot of the half dollars and a lot of the dimes because those are my favorites. I haven't gotten a ton of the silver quarters just because I personally don't like them as much, but you could obviously buy those as well. Really, it doesn't matter. Dimes, quarters, half dollars, they're all going to be great for storing your wealth over a long period of time. So if you're just wanting to stack silver, these junk silver coins are a great way to do that. If you're just looking to invest in silver, these are a great way to do that as well. So that's pretty much what junk silver coins are. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, feel free to put a comment down below in the comment section. I want to say a massive thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.